My name is Shoshana. First, I really just need to thank Free to Feed for helping me get here. As Trill mentioned, I'm a food allergy warrior myself and also have a little as a food allergy infant. And I don't think we would have been able to get to where we are today with him, happy, healthy, without the help of Free to Feed. So first, thank you so much. I'm a registered dietitian. I'm a certified lactation consultant. I have celiac disease, which means that I cannot eat gluten. And I have a little who had a dairy allergy as an infant. So that's like quick snapshot background on my kind of path to becoming a registered dietitian. Wasn't really like where I expected to go with my life. I was headed in a totally different direction. I accidentally took a nutrition class in college thinking that it would fulfill a prerequisite for something, and it didn't, and I fell in love. So I changed my major into a program for nutrition dietetics at Queens College in New York. As I took more and more classes, fell deeper and deeper in love. The goal of this major in nutrition dietetics is to become a registered dietitian. And part of the process to getting your internship, which is part of the process to becoming a registered dietitian, you have to do a significant chunk of hours of volunteer work. And I was looking around in my neighborhood, didn't really find anything that was so interesting to me. And the program director at the time said to me, well, why don't you, reach out to a local WIC center. So I reached out to a few and they were like, oh, we're not taking volunteers at this time. And I was like, you know what? There's one 20 minutes from my house. I'm just going to drive there. I went with my resume, got all dressed up, did my hair, did my makeup, fine, walked in, and they were like, wow, like you walked in with your resume. This is super cool. Sure, you can volunteer with us. So I went in thinking I was going to be volunteering, measuring heights and weights, things like that. And in the end, they kind of had me more doing the lactation aspect of WIC, and I became fully obsessed with lactation. I ran as a volunteer their whole World Breastfeeding Week for 2019, and my love for lactation just like grew and grew and grew. And I eventually, during COVID lockdown, got my certification as a lactation counselor, a CLC, then went on to do my dietetic internship where I specialized very much in pediatrics. I worked many, many weeks in a children's hospital, NICU, pediatric ICU, general floors. I worked in outpatient clinics, outpatient allergy, outpatient genetics, outpatient weight management. So I really got like the full training in pediatric nutrition. Then right after my internship, I took my RD exam, passed, got my registered dietitian certification. And then I had a baby and everything was going great. Day one in the hospital, I was like, okay, cool. Like I'm a CLC, I'm a dietitian, like I got this. And then I didn't. And it was miserable. And I said in the hospital, I was like, I need to speak with a lactation consultant. Like baby's not latching. They're like, no, it's just day one. Like you're a new mom, baby's sleepy, like you'll figure it out. And I was like, no, like something's wrong. I asked for lactation consultants come 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, didn't come. And because it was COVID, I was only in the hospital 24 hours